Show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, they've had a tough time over the last few weeks. 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. You look at the roster of the Suns for this season and the past few seasons, and you'll notice a common theme. Boy, they got a lot of guards. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, it's nice to have a multiple of guys who can handle the basketball, do certain things, change things up. But, you know, sometimes that not having a lead guard hurts you down the stretch in close games.
You know, and their decision to load up on guards is part of the reason why Dragic won it out. But having a lot of guards work for the Golden State Warriors, they won a championship. Will it work for Phoenix? We shall see.
Well, let us get down to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Wizards. And guys, it could have gone either way. Nearly won that one by 2.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They caught the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for them. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
Here's the monster. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Out to the right wing. Gobert, the pass to the monster. 4 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. Passes it to Doc. Pass to Gobert. Here's the monster. Pass to Silk. Nice ball movement by Utah. Can't hit. So it's Phoenix now. What a season for Alex Len last year. Came in looking to find a spot for the team, and he made huge jumps in his game.
And I think it correlated with his minutes going up as well. I mean, he played a lot more minutes, and he's a very complete big guy. With the added minutes, the production has gone up as expected.
So on the floor for Utah. Silk is out there with Gobert, and there's the monster. And there's Doc, and it's Hayward in at small forward. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. From about 16, another miss by Utah.
You know, you can expect young big men to improve over time, but I didn't think anyone expected Lynn to jump ahead so fast.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
There's the pass to Silk. Here is Doc. Down low, Silk, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And a final remark, guys, on Lynn. I mean, his defense was the big benefactor. I mean, he was a force in the paint and developed into a really solid rim protector.
Here's the monster. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Doc the pass to Silk. Here's the monster, defended by Booker, and Hayward gets it to go.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Right into the lane. No good. And it's Utah the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
So it's Utah now. Brandon Knight missing his last shot. And the call will be against Alex Len. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's the monster. And stolen by Booker.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. It makes it look fun and easy.
Here's the monster. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Hayward. Here's Tot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Suns have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Hayward with the ball. Now Anthony defending. To the inside. Pass to Dot. Launches a 3. And Gordon Hayward with the 3. Hayward's got 5 points so far.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Knight into the lane. That's in, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Brandon Knight picking up that last basket.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Knight. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got his first points of the night.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Knight into the lane. Feeds to Lewis. No good from outside.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. I spoke with the head coach for Phoenix. He stressed how important being smart with the ball is going to be for them today. It's an opponent that thrives on defense, steals in particular, and he doesn't want to see his guys get careless with the basketball. Guys?
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. What approach to use against the opposing D, I guess, in the front of their minds, it sounds like, guys.
And I think it's going to take not just one approach, but several. I mean, they are so good at making adjustments defensively. They'll have to be ready to adjust on the fly as well.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, this is a team that will give you a lot of different looks at the defensive end, so adjusting and adapting, critically important.
Outside Knight. Takes a shot at the elbow. That was the bucket. Good. Knight's got his second bucket tonight.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard ones and twos, and his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
Some changes for Phoenix. P.J. Tucker comes in for John Lewis, and it's Price in for Booker. And Utah with a change here, too. George is checked in. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Greg was talking about Brandon Knight. He'd really improved his shooting percentages before the midseason trade last year, and that was one of the bigger weaknesses, Clark, earlier in his career.
Yeah, not only was his shot going down more, it looked better. It was better mechanically. And now, to take the next step, he has to cut down the time.
A nice shot by Tucker. In a moment, we'll take a look at some of the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Suns have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. They set the pick from outside the arc. Utah with the rebound. Last time they met was in Utah.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
It's Anthony with the drive, buried from 15 feet out. Anthony's got it all tied up now for the Suns. Utah's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's the monster, guarded by Price. George passes to the monster. Back to George. Pass to the monster. Out to Hayward. Lock it 2. No coverage that time. Hayward's got 10 points.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Price kicks it to Tucker. He dishes it to Carmelo. Free throw line jump shot. Another one falls for Phoenix. Here's the monster. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The pass to Dodd. Here's Silk. Passes it to the monster. George against Anthony. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Phoenix. Jefferson's checked in for Len. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Anthony. And it's Archie Goodwin in for Knight. Utah also making some changes. Lyles checked in for Silk. Rodney Hood comes in for Doc. And Max subbed in for the monster. Both good from the line that time. Here's Price. The dish now to Goodwin. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Gordon Hayward. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's around 18 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he leads the way for them in the scoring department.
Always looking for a crease in the defense, poking, prodding, and manufacturing points.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Goodwin. Both free throws good for Goodwin. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. And Mack kicks to Hayward. He feeds it to Hood. They set the pick. Back to Hayward. Shot off the screen. The shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
There's a chance he can have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Mack. In the corner, it's Hayward. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the miss by Hayward.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
And good on the basket. Book it. And now a 5-point Suns lead.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Here's Mack. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Mack's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Kicks to Teletovic. Goodwin with it. He has 5. And it's sent back by George. And Mack kicks to George. Top of the key. And Utah again with the bucket.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Well, Phoenix shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shelvin Mack. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Left in the first quarter. The feed now to Tucker. Outside Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Phoenix no good that time either.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Sure. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And Tucker kicks to Jackson. There's the pick. Dishes it to Teletovic. Freed up. Nice work off the pick. Teletovic just got his second bucket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
It's stolen by Jefferson. Now here's Jackson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Goodwin. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And some tough times for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise.
They pulled all the strings to get me here, and I wanted to be here. And yeah, I want New York to be that place where guys want to come play in New York, you know, and I want to retire in New York. I mean, let's just be quite frank.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
You know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming and saran wrap-like.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah, they got Silk. Miles out there with Gobert, and there's the Monster. And it's Hood in at the 2-guard spot. Here's the Monster, looking for his first basket still in this one. Goes up again, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Utah shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
First free throw is good. Lenz checked in for Corey Jefferson. And a switcher also for Utah. Doc, he's checked in for Wyatt. And Gobert drops them both. The Suns shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Jackson dishes to Anthony. Back to Jackson for three. Jackson missing again.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, they've had their chances, and they're playing with passion. They've just got to tighten up on the execution.
Suns moving the ball around. Outside Anthony. Goes up off the pick. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Utah. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's the monster. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And it's all about the release when you shoot.
Now here's Jackson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Carl had a chance to check out the numbers for the monster. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
That's good from Jackson. Stockton's checked in for the monster. No good on the second free throw. Utah has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Stockton passes to Hood. Gobert with a screen. Hood kicks to Gobert. Pass to Silk. Here is Doc, covered by Anthony. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And so here's Phoenix after the basket by Utah. Knocks it loose. And now Utah, fast break. Len grabs the board. Suns trail by 3. Here we go, one-on-one. Gobert with the block. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Jackson against Stockton. He kicks it to Hood. Now the pass to Silk. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control. And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And first timeout of the game called for Phoenix. Phoenix making some changes. Heights checked in for Booker. And it's Price in for Jackson. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Over in the corner. Lure. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Here's Silk. Can't cash in from close range. Suns trail by 5. Price outside. Then sets a screen for Anthony. Can't get it to go.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Here is Doc. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. The shot's good from Stockton.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Knight after the basket by Utah. Shot to stop the drought. Rebound, Utah. Silk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And sometimes it feels like Brandon Knight is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. The poor guy just doesn't get much respect.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Through the end of last season, he's already been on 3 teams in 5 years. On one hand, it may be disrespectful, but teams recognize his ability, too.
And on the topic of Brandon Knight, you have to wonder why he's been traded around so much. I mean, it wasn't due to a slow start because he made the All-NBA rookie first team. He's smart, has a strong work ethic, proved himself to be a clutch shooter in college, the kind of guy you normally wouldn't think about dealing for someone else.
And Utah making a change here. Max checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
You know, talking about Brandon Knight, part of the reason he's been traded so often is because teams are offering great prospects in return. Detroit dealt him for Brandon Jennings, and Milwaukee dealt him for Michael Carter-Williams.
And that lane pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Here's Matt. Pass to Hood. Pass to Doc. Inside, here's Silk. Takes it off the glass. Silk's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Utah.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Feeds to Matt. Gobert with a screen on Knight. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cobb. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Mack the pass to Silk. Gobert the screen. Here's Silk. Rebound by the Suns.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Well, the screen. Price. And too long on the shot. Utah leading by 8. Pass to Silk. Down low. Hood gets the bucket. Hood's got 4 points this quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And the Suns call time.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Big group substitution here for Phoenix. Jefferson's checked in for Alex Landry. Mirza Teletovic comes in for John Lewis. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Anthony. And Goodwin subbed in for Price. The Monsters checked in for Utah. Knight kicks to Goodwin. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Goodwin's got 7.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest. He decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's the Monster. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot from the inbound, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
It's a great job getting the ball inside now. I mean, they're intentional about it. The coach really wants them to show some physical presence here in the second, and they've shown that.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The dish to Teletovic. Here's Jefferson, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's the Monster. The pass to Saison. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Gobert. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. He's putting up 6 points tonight, 12 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Silk. 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a suspicion he's going to have a few more.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Gobert with the block. They get it back. Here's Teletovic. Nice shot from the wing. Teletovic has got 6.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on the silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's the Monster. He's guarded by Knight. Good. The pass to Silk. Passes it to the Monster. Just 5 to shoot. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. The Monsters got the lead up to 11 now for Utah.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Offensively, much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Knight. Again, the miss by Knight.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Out to the right wing. All sorts of time. Can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Goodwin kicks to Knight. Again, the miss by Knight.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's the Monster, guarded by Tucker. Jefferson with the double team. He has to dive. All alone. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Knight with it. Now defended by Gobert. Again, the miss by Knight.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Doc plays it up and banks it in. Doc's got his second bucket.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Goodwin. He dishes it to Tucker. Takes the three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And just a solid start to the season for Teletovic last year. I mean, unfortunately, it came to a close prematurely as he was battling blood clots.
And the foul on the Monster. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Utah also making some changes. George is checked in for Gobert. Lyle comes in for Silk. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Rodney Hood. Picked away. Here's the Monster, guarded by Tucker. The Monster passes to Hayward. That one's good from the corner. Hayward's got 12 points in the game.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Jackson drives in, and it's sent back by George.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Jackson. He feeds it to Tucker. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the Monster, guarded by Jackson. Shoots from 12. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 7 points for the Monster.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
They get it back. Kicks it to Goodwin. Tries again. It's deflected. Doc. You know what? So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Utah out in front, up 19. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. And that's going to do it for now, as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Silk.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Suns trail by 19. John Lure's out there with Anthony. Then it's Alex Len. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Booker in at the 2. Who's out there for Phoenix.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Here's the monster. Brandon Knight picking up that last basket. They set the screen. The monster passes to Silk. Here is Doc. Here's the monster. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
Now, here's Knight. There's the feed the land. Here's Lure. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys.
Right,
I mean,
now,
he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one is no good. Utah leading by 21. To the wing right side. The pass to the monster. To the middle. Here's Silk. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Anthony's shot is off. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's the monster. Rebound by Anthony.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Outside Knight. Shoots off the screen. Shot is no good. And it's Utah the other way. Passes to the monster. Here is Doc. He has 6. Out to Hayward. Doc the pass to Silk. Shot off the pick. Rebound by Anthony. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's the 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
In the corner, it's Hayward. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Lure's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Knight. Again, the miss by Knight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Silk. 16 points for him. Gobert, the screen. Here's the monster. But they'll get another chance. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's Hayward again missing.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
You know, something that's floating around in the sports world and in the NBA is reseeding after the playoffs start. And for those of you who may not understand the situation, it's simply saying that no matter what, he would play the lower seeded team, however you get to those numbers.
And the Suns making a change here. Rice is checked in, and the Suns call time here. And with that whole concept of playoff reseeding, so often we'll see a 2nd or 3rd seed team get a 6th or 7th seed team. In the second round. Meanwhile, Greg, the top seed plays the 4th seed no matter what.
You know, I think in a few cases it would have made a major difference in how the playoffs would have played out. And quite frankly, I think it also puts more value on the regular season if that #1 seed could play a 7th seed, if you will, in the second round. So I think that's something that the commissioner and the competition committee might want to reassess.
Here's the monster. He's got 12. Dishes it to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's the monster, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Just absolute domination in this one for the monster. He has 15 points and 8 dimes. The switch has flipped, and here he goes.
And this is what can happen to him sometimes, guys.
Now, here's Price. There's the triple. 4 on the shot clock. Price can't get that one to fall. Utah leading by 23. Pass to the monster. He kicks it to Gobert. Over to the wing. Gobert, the screen. The pass to the monster. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. The Monsters got 10 points in just the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Thunder comes in for Gobert, and Hood subbed in for the Monster. On defense, Utah. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Booker dishes to Len, and that one's good. Len's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Now here's Hayward. 12 points for him. Hood can't get it to go.
You can tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over. And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backdoor.
Passes it to Silk. Hayward against Price. And here's Hayward. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Hood. His three-pointers off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. A nice shot by Booker.
He had to battle for that lay-in. Excellent, tough defense, but he found a way to get it down anyway.
And right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game, molded a little bit after Dirk Nowitzki.
It's deflected. Lets a floater go. He lays it in. Anthony's got 15 points.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
Carmelo's reasoning was that he had been burned enough by Dirk's fadeaway, he had to adapt.
That's a great fadeaway to ball from, for sure. I mean, Melo already has a mid-range game, terrific mid-range game, and this shot makes that even deadlier.
Here's Mack after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. George passes to Silk. Pass to Hayward. Clock at 6. They need this one. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And you know, Gordon Hayward was involved in one of the more fascinating NBA draft stories. It started after his father confirmed that Gordon would submit his name to the draft, but would not immediately hire an agent.
Yeah, reportedly, Dad created a highly detailed 2-page questionnaire that he gave prospective agents, which is not something that's typical.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Corey Jefferson's checked in for Len. Mirza Teletovic comes in for John Moore. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Jackson in for Booker.
And on the topic of Hayward hiring an agent, it was reported that the questionnaire was just the beginning and that prospective agents also went through quite a grilling in addition to that. You talk about a thorough process.
Phoenix calls timeout.
You know, back to Hayward, obviously his first NBA contract was subject to the rookie wage scale, but his second contract, 4-year max deal. So whatever the Haywards have done as far as agent vetting, it's paid off.
Price outside. Screen by Jefferson. There's the screen. Price kicks to Jackson. Feeds it to Toledovich. Blanketed by the D, who fights to the rim for the layup. Toledovich has got 8 points.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And the foul called on Thunder. That is his first foul of the game. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Phoenix. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Jackson kicks to Goodwin. A 3-ball. Rebound, Utah. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Mack. There's the dish to George. The 11-footer. Phoenix grabs the miss. Toledovich has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And Tucker kicks to Jefferson. Tucker dishes to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Here's Mack. Pass to Lyles. Hayward outside. 5 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 16 points for Gordon Hayward.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Goodwin. Rebounded by Hood. Hood's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
The pass to Lyles. But they recover it. Out to Hayward. Here's Mack. Back to Hayward. Tipped away. Stolen by Tucker. It's stolen. Here's Lyles. He dishes it to Mack. Hayward, left side. Passes it to Lyles. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Jefferson.
That free throw, no good. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Phoenix. Brandon Knight comes in for Goodwin. Utah also making some changes. Doc comes in for Hood, and the Monsters subbed in for Mack. So neither attempt will fall that time point. Jefferson, that's good. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the night.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And now let's take a look at the teams leading the league in assists since the All-Star break.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts.
First one falls for him.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Good on both.
Get open.
Now Jackson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Anthony drives in. Here's Jefferson, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Wow. Boy, they just can't seem to catch a break at the line here in the second half. But you know what? I think at the free throw line, you often make your own breaks. It's one thing to get there. The other half of it is you got to knock them down.
The 15-footer shot is off. And Utah the other way now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's the monster, guarded by Jackson. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
That's his second personal foul. Fifth team foul. Shooting Phoenix, the monster. At the line for two.
He misses the free throw.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunities.
And he's good on the second. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. The drive by Anthony. That's tipped. Here's the monster. He's got 20. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
He just picked up his fourth personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
The Suns have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Utah leading by 17. Down low. Here's Doc. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Now, here is Knight. He has 6. It's Anthony with the drive. That's tipped. Here is Doc. Pass to Wiles. The monster passes to Doc. Clock at 6. Nobody near George. Knight grabs the board.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
And Utah has possession. The Suns getting the bucket. Miles passes to Hayward. Misses off the right iron. Knight kicks to Anthony. Anthony missing again. Doc. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Utah leads by 18. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Utah leading by 18. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Hayward out there with Silk. And there's Doc. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's the monster in at the one spot.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Price with the ball. Anthony in the corner. Anthony missing again.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And Utah, another three.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Now here's Anthony. Left side, Price. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Price. Price has got his fourth assist in this one.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
Price with the ball. Fended by Hayward. Price dishes to Len. Anthony, the pass to Price. Back to Anthony. Pocket six. Anthony missing again. Utah leading by 21. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Deflects the pass. Taken away by Anthony. Here's Booker. And it's blocked. Here's the monster. He feeds it to Gobert. Here's the monster. Covered by Anthony. Pass to Doc. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Price against Hayward. The three from Anthony. And the Suns miss again. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Hayward outside. And Utah, another three.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Now here's Price. And Lure kicks to Booker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Hey, guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning-quick release on his jump shot.
2 shots.
And with Booker, you know, who is a Kentucky guy, he's a sharpshooter, Greg. We're talking about that. His dad actually played at the University of Missouri. He was a pretty good shooter. Clark, this Booker has a pretty good frame to work with, and I think that's going to serve him well in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like his size. I like his stroke. I like his toughness. I think he's going to be better defensively than people think. He's got a lot of good stuff in his game already.
And one thing that I know a lot of fans are worried about it is NBA jerseys with ads on them. It's something the NBA has explored more in-depth recently and would be another stream of revenue for the league.
Now here's Booker. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Price dishes to Teletovic. Price outside. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off, and that one's good. And with the ads on the jerseys, it isn't something that would sit well with the fans probably, but around the globe, almost every other league in the world has ads on their jerseys.
You know, the NBA has shown that they're willing to try new things with jerseys, much like they've looked at other issues. It started with the sleeve jerseys, and advertisements is just another area they're exploring.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
The line for your Suns, it's Teletovic. At the line for 2.
Free throw dropped for Teletovic. So for the Suns, Lure comes in for Furkan Aldemir, and Anthony subbed in for Goodwin. Lyles checked in for Utah. And so Teletovic nails both of them. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Stockton kicks to Mack.
You know, guys, coaching in the NBA is not for the faint of heart. Very little job security. I mean, in essence, you get hired to be fired. Let's face it, it's hard to make a bunch of millionaires do what you tell them to when they might be around longer than you will.
Here is Price after the basket by Utah. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That was just a perfect possession, getting in it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Utah leading by 20. And speaking of coaching, sometimes you'll hear that the coach lost the team. When that happens, is that it, Clark? What's your read on it?
You know, I don't quite buy that. I think it's really rare. Winning can cover up a lot of things, and ultimately it does come down to that, being able to smooth out the rough spots, and winning is the best elixir for that.
And so here's Phoenix after the basket by Utah. That's good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Mack, the pass to Ingles. Here's Lyles, covered by Anthony. Here's Portis. Teletovic grabs the board. Teletovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter. Utah has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Stockton passes to Lyles, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
And Mack kicks to Stockton. Now the feed to Mack. Stolen. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
Stockton passes to Portis. 13 feet away. And the shot falls short this time.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Alex Len's checked in for Mirza Teletovic.
Alex Len.
Here's Booker. Price outside. Kicks it to Carmelo. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him. But with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. George is checked in for Portis. Silk comes in for Joe Ingles. Hood's checked in for Mack. And the Monsters subbed in for Stockton. Both free throws good from Anthony. And getting back to Carmelo last year, that team really became devoid of talent. In some games, Greg, in games that he played, he seemed like their only scoring option.
You know, we talk about needing a big three to compete for a championship, and for over half the season last year, the Knicks basically had a big half. I mean, because Carmelo missed that half, and when the deck is stacked against you like that, sometimes it's better to fold your cards and live to play another day, and that's really what Carmelo did.
Now, here's Price. Knocked loose. And they're pushing it up the floor. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's the monster after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's the monster, and there's the pass to Lyles. Here's Hood, just 5 on the clock. He tries for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Parker looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
Yeah, definitely not, guys. Not with all the time that's still left in this game.
And that one's good. And now it's 27 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
This is to George. Nice ball movement by Utah. There's the pick. Here's Silk, covered by Anthony. Silk, that shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Price dishes to Carmelo. Back to Price. From downtown, that one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's the monster, guarded by Price. The monster passes to George. And again, it's Utah.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here's Price. The shot, no good. Here's the monster. Outside, George pulls from the top of the key. Phoenix grabs the miss. Lang's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Now, here's Price. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he makes the first. A different look for Utah. Gobert, he's checked in for Lyles. Hayward comes in for Thunder. And it's Doc in for Rodney Hood. Price hits them both. Utah leading by 12. Here's the monster. Unloads from 13. Another shot, and it's finished off inside by Gobert.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
And the Suns call time. We've seen the monster really having a great game.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make them one play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
Utah's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Passes to Doc.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's the monster. He's guarded by Knight. Pass to Silk. 18 feet out. That's good on the jump shot. Silk's got 20. Suns trail by 14. Anthony left side to the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. Here's the monster. And Utah again with the bucket.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The first free throw is good. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Silk. Hood comes in for Gordon Hayward. Shelvin Max checked in for Doc. And Stockton subbed in for the monster. Stockton outside. He kicks it to Matt. To the inside. Here's Hood. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And Utah leads by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Utah.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Oh, Kevin, timing and anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year. This will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season, I think pretty much any given night. They've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And, Greg, I don't think we can overstate how significant that was for them today. I mean, beating a conference opponent 3 out of 4 times, that's no easy feat.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for the monster. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
A nice shot by Booker.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Stockton kicks to Gobert. Here's Portis. Utah the rebound.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Stockton passes to Portis. Here's Hood. Plays it up and banks it in.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
Here's Anthony. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for your Suns, Carmelo Anthony.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Anthony. And Utah has possession. They lead by 11. Now here's Stockton. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin, and let's take a look now as we give the nod to our Jordan player of the game. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.